What's up, squad? Thank you so much for stopping by to check out another video here on the channel. As always, I appreciate the love and support. And as always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you get alerted to all the new content drops here on the channel. But let's get to the video. All right, squad, we are here in Missoula, Montana, home of the University of Montana. Go Grizz.
Again, the same play going the other way as they flip the ball out and run right up.
We even got some cows down here for the video, so definitely some new terrain here on the vlog. But we are back home in Montana on vacation. We're also going to be in Spokane a little later this week. But even though we're on vacation, the hunt for sports cards never dies. All right, squad, plan for today's video is we're going to kind of go around town and see what we can find for sports cards, see how the state of the hobby is here in town, in Montana, in Missoula, see what kind of the vibe is. There's a couple Walmarts we're going to go check out. There's a Target as well, Barnes & Noble, and there also is a sports card store in town now called Zootown Sports Cards, so we'll check them out as well. All right, guys, so let's go see some sights and find some sports cards. All right, squad, first stop is Walmart. Let's see what we can find. First spot is pretty hot. I mean, tons of stuff here. They got all the select and optic. We got Prism for basketball. We got the clearance boxes down here. We got some archives, Prism draft picks, Leaf draft autos, some select baseball, other stuff there. Of course, they got some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon too. Let's see down here, more new baseball. They got some Chronicles for this year. We got some select megas, tons of packs too, all across there. All draft picks, Mega Richardson. We got a Mega for Heritage. Got Series 1 and 2 Topps Megas. It looks like we got some of the tins too. And I've heard some good things about the football tins. Some people have been pulling downtowns and like a lot of the Star SPs. So yeah, man. So first spot. Looking pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna grab anything yet. I'm gonna kind of survey all of our spots, but right now I'd say we can go discount, or they got the Chrome Platinum. We haven't pulled any of that yet. I would like to try to find Donruss, do a little maybe downtown hunt here, see if there's any downtowns in Montana, but first spot, pretty successful. All right, squad, surprised at the selection there at our first stop at Walmart. So a good amount of options there when we come back. Not, like I said, not sure what I want to pull yet, but guys, throw some comments in there. Let me know what you guys think I should grab or what you think I might grab here upcoming, but let's hit the next spot. All right, squad, we are here at Walmart stop number 2 here. It's the Super Walmart in town, the original Super Walmart. I remember when this actually opened in the early 2000s. I bought some cards here the day it opened. They had a big kind of festival out front, made a big deal of it. Bought some cards that day, so a little nostalgia to be back in the building, but let's see what they got here. Alright, so I did a run through the front aisles, didn't see anything, so look around a little bit more, but they might have nothing here. So we found it's just like a tiny section compared to the other Walmart. It's like they got just like some options, but not too much. Got some Prism, we got some Discount Mosaic, Discount Illusions, Select, some stuff here. Looks like we got a couple scattered boxes at the bottom there. Definitely not as much of a selection as the other Walmart. So yeah, you know, it's kind of more a little bit more disarray. They do have, or they did have Lorcana, which is I guess the hotness in the streets right now. But some Pokemon. But yeah, a couple blasters, different stuff, some value packs. But definitely not the array of selection we saw at the other Walmart. So let's hit the next spot. All right, squad, next stop here is gonna be Target. Funny story is I used to actually work at this Target for a little bit back in the day, so definitely could have got a hookup on cards back then. Still wish I was collecting like I am now back then, but let's pop in, see what they got. Target's definitely a lot different than when I worked here. Updated it a little bit. They got like an Ulta Beauty place in here now. But, ooh, looks like slim pickings for cards here, guys. Woof. Not much available. We got a couple optic blasters, Donruss, a couple random hockeys. We got some WWE Prism. Best is gonna be the Topps Chrome, but you can find that pretty much everywhere right now. Some Elite Trainer boxes. Definitely got the Pokemon going, but nothing for sports cards, guys. So let's hit, maybe we'll peep over to Barnes & Noble, then we're gonna hit the sports card store for sure. All right, squad, so back in the car, I popped into Barnes & Noble super quick. They did have some cards there, typical Barnes & Noble selection. They have a good amount of mega boxes and blasters. So a little PSA for you guys, if you didn't know, go check out your local Barnes & Noble and see what they have for sports cards. If you find your other retail outlets are lacking or out of stock, always check out your Barnes & Noble. Then another key thing to remember here, guys, on our hunt, if you weren't aware, is Montana, you don't pay sales tax. So there's a little bit of benefit buying retail out here, as you're saving a couple bucks not having to pay the taxes on the boxes. But squad, we've pretty much exhausted all the retail options here for cards in town. So let's pop over to Zootown Sports Cards now and see what they have for a selection. All right, squad, our next stop here and our final stop will be Zootown Sports Cards, the lone sports card store here in Missoula, probably one of the few that are even in the state of Montana. So excited to get in there, see what the offerings are. I've spoken with the owner, Jason, before. We're going to get him in an LCS tour coming up here after this video. But first, let's see what we can find at Zootown Sports Cards. All right, squad, we are back at the house after our card hunt here in Missoula. Definitely feel like things went kind of in a descending order of really good to not great until we hit Zootown Sports Cards. Of course, that first Walmart we hit seemed like a nice honey hole. They had tons of options. They had baseball, they had basketball, they had hockey, they had football, they had UFC, they had some golf product as well. They even had some hangers from 2020-21 NBA Prism, so some unique options there as well, tons of options. So definitely recommend if you're going to be looking for retail, the Walmart there, our first spot, the OG Walmart, is the spot to go. Our second spot was the original Super Walmart here in town. Looks like they might get loaded up. From what I heard at Zootown Sports Card is they get stocked up, I think, Thursday into Friday, either Thursday night or Friday night. So that might be a better spot during those days because it seemed like they had a big area set for cards. It's just the stock just wasn't there. So, you know, if you are in town, maybe try to check it out on a Thursday or Friday. You might have better luck at that Super Walmart location. And then we also hit up Target, which was just barren as all could be. Didn't see much there. I think there was like maybe 10 blasters total across different things, and then some Pokemon product as well. So not a lot of options there. We also hit the Barnes & Noble, which is, you know, traditional Barnes & Noble everywhere, just some mega boxes, blasters. Like I said, guys, if you didn't know, always check your local Barnes & Noble if you are looking to rip some product and can't find it at your other retail outlets. Lastly, guys, of course, we hit Zootown Sports Cards. That is definitely my recommended spot here in town if you are going to be looking for some sports cards to either rip or add to your collection. Definitely go check out Jason and Zootown Sports. We are going to be doing a card shop tour with Jason here in our next video. So make sure you guys, of course, like and subscribe so you can be notified when that video drops. But shout out to him for hooking us up with some cards today for the PC as well. But like I said, guys, either go to Zootown Sports Cards if you are in town, or go hit up the Walmart that's on the way out of town on 93, I believe. So I'll put the location in right there for you guys. All right, squad, that's a wrap for our card hunt here in my hometown of Missoula. I hope you enjoyed all the content here. Of course, just a new kind of view on the vlog from our East Coast travels. But as always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you get alerted to all the new content drops. I'm going to get to editing. I'll catch you guys in the next one.